Coach Ben here, bigbenchas.com, and today we're talking about why you should always pause your bench press. Alright, especially if you're a competitive powerlifter, it is a must to train your pause bench press all the time. I have my athletes always pausing, and it doesn't matter if it's volume work, max effort work, or even speed work with light weight. We are always working a pause into our training, and we are never utilizing touch and go, because as a competitive powerlifter, you're required to pause in the meet. Okay, and it's not just the fact of, oh, I'm going to do touch and go throughout this training cycle, and then when it comes to the meet, I'm going to be fine just dropping a pause there and pressing up. All right, I'm going to work up to a 350 touch and go bench, and I'm going to have no problem with the pause at the meet. Not going to be a big deal. Yes, it will be a big deal. It's a training effect, guys. That's an isometric contraction down at chest level. All right, you are completely missing the ball there in terms of training touch and go. You're not training that isometric contraction, being able to stabilize that weight on the chest. What I find, if you take a touch and go lifter and you have them do any type of like spoto pause work where they're not letting that weight sink to their chest because they'll want to, right? You keep a touch and go lifter, you bring them down here right off the chest and make them hold a pause, they're going to be all over the place with that bar path. They are going to have a really hard time stabilizing that weight. Like, don't fall into that trap. You know, sure, I see a lot of lifters train and touch and go consistently, all right, but you're missing out on that isometric phase. Okay? You have to, it's a training effect, guys. You have to learn to get strong and stabilize weights on chest level. All right, so that's why across the board, all my lifters, we consistently train with a pause, because it's a very important training effect that we're trying to yield. And the only way to get good at it is to do it. And in fact, if you want to get really good and proficient at pause benching so that you kill it at the meet, you have no issues at the meet, all right, do longer pauses. Do longer pauses than you need to. Work 3-second pauses, 5-second pauses. All right, get really good at stabilizing weight down here. Okay, because I'd rather go into the meet with a 270 excessively paused bench and come up with a great 300 than go into a meet with a shitty 350 touch and go bench and barely do 300. Okay, get what I'm saying? I want to be prepared for what I'm going to do on meet day. So as a competitive powerlifter, it is imperative that the majority of your training, now I'm not saying you can't get away with some touch and go train all the time. I don't coach you like that, but over 90% of your bench training has to come with a pause. And that's all variations, that's all different types of training, volume, speed, max effort, everything with a pause. And I tell you, you'd be a much more well-prepared athlete, and I'd rather come into something prepared than underprepared. Coach Ben here. And you know where to find me. You can meet me